so excited. I am your host, and is that my phone? Oh, it's on. If you guys don't mind, just muting your phones. Appreciate it. I am your host. My name is Ron Barba, and representing this amazing show called Jokestar. And the theory behind Jokestar is we're trying to get celebrities to combine with comedians and have celebrities be taught how to do art of stand-up comedy, and then there'll be competition between these celebrities with their coaching comedian, and that's what the Jokestar is all about. So thank you very much for coming. We have a couple people on the show tonight that are actresses that have learned from the comedians, and so you can see how they've developed in watching stand-up. You guys go to a lot of stand-up comedy shows? Never? Once do you hate stand-up? It's boring, right? The people aren't funny. How about you guys? You guys go to stand-up? You guys go to stand-up comedy shows? Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I think he asked me to host the show tonight because I had a tan. I was just in Florida, and he thought I'd look good in the light. And so I was there a little bit too long because a couple of the planes got delayed, got canceled. So I was there for an extra week, and it was so boring being down. I don't know if you guys, anyone go down to Florida? You like Florida? You want to go there right now? Every day, it's the same thing. Every day, it's jacuzzi, pool, beach, tennis. Jacuzzi, pool, beach, tennis. Jacuzzi, pool. Old people walking around. So I'm playing tennis with these 70-year-olds because that's all there are down there. So I'm feeling good about myself, beating up on 70-year-olds playing tennis. I'm just like, we're hitting the ball, they hit it back, and I see that there's a space, I just drop shot. And then you just watch them run to the ball, and I'm just like, oh God, I shouldn't be doing this. This is terrible. I'm wondering if they go down, like, can I get charged with murder if they go down on the tennis court? So I decided to stop playing when I was down there. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm not a very funny person. I stopped doing stand-up 3 years ago. I went out to LA and I saw these comedians getting into sitcoms and pilots, and I just figured that the object of stand-up comedy was to get out of stand-up comedy. So that was the whole thing. So I started doing acting. So I don't know if you guys recognize my face and my bald head. If you've ever seen me, I got into a couple movies, was doing very well, got an agent, and then the California Board of Health passed a law that made all the actors have to wear condoms in their scenes. It was awful. I mean, my dad said go into porn, you know? He's like, do what you love. Do what you love. And I figured do what you love and the money would come. If it didn't, at least I would. Thank you very much. Right. But I gotta tell you, I do love stand-up, and I host shows every once in a while, and I have some friends on this show tonight that I brought here that are just unbelievable comedians. They're so funny, they always make me laugh, and you can already tell what kind of personality I have. No, but I just love these guys and girls, and so I want you guys, let's get a little energy in the room, let's pop it up. Pow! Boom! 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 I love the sound to the. I used to be a strip club DJ. I used to work in a strip club. That's right, guys. Go on stage right now. Give it up for Candy on the main stage. Don't be a schmuck. Give me that buck. Don't be mean. Show me that green. I quit that job. So we're gonna bring up our first comedian tonight. Guy's incredible. You go to JustinWilliams.com. He's amazing. Give it up, everybody, for Justin Williams.
Oh, Ron, thank you. Give it up for Ron, everybody. He's a beautiful person. He can only work at certain strip clubs. He couldn't be the dude at Sue's Rendezvous, right? Not with that. Somebody say, oh my God, you used to work there? What happened? You okay? It's okay, you could a waitress, it's cool. Listen, I support Sue's Rendezvous. It's an important thing that they do for men around this city that have nowhere else to go. Sorry, that's what I like to do. I like to make it weird off the top. I like to go, I really enjoy strip clubs in Mount Vernon, New York, and that's what I like to tell you about. That's what I like to give my sets. Anybody want to go to Sue's Rendezvous right now? You guys are looking like that's what you want to do. You guys have a Sue's Rendezvous look on all of your faces. Okay, I'll stop. See, here's the thing. Sometimes in comedy, when people don't like it, like I just keep doing it, which is kind of rapey on my part, which is like, that's not good, but, because like the more like, so here's the thing about Sue's Rendezvous, right? They have the big booty contest in there. And it's straight, like, you know, like it's got this kind of ghetto in there, right? Because it's like the celebrities are like, yo, that's Jada Kiss's weed carrier. That's like, those are the celebrities in the house. The dude who carries weed for a dude that has a cousin in Wu-Tang. That's who you see at Sue's Rendezvous. Okay, so I'll do some material now. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not originally from New York. We got any native New Yorkers here? Anybody, for people that moved here, how long you been? How long you been here since you moved?
7 years.
7 years? Excuse me, at what point did you lose hope?
Friday.
Friday. It was a tough day. Is everybody remembers the day, like I remember the moment I lost hope. I lost hope, I've been here 9 years. I lost hope about 7 years in. And that's good. Let me tell you something, it is liberating to lose hope. To not give a shit anymore is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Because usually when you give a shit, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go up and entertain this audience. When you don't give a shit, you get up and you do your Sue's Rendezvous stuff for like 2.5 minutes to start off your set. Even though the crowd is looking at you like they're a hostage in an Al Jazeera tape. But you know, you gotta like, it's getting too expensive to live here. That's what made me lose hope. It's just ridiculous because they don't improve anything. They just raise the rent. I used to live in an apartment that had a room in it that was just doors. I'd never seen that before. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, where rooms they have a door to go in, but then there's stuff in the room. It's just not other doors. You know, because like real estate brokers play a game here. It's straight greed. They just raise the rent and they try to sell you some stuff that's not fit for human life. Like, oh, well, you know, that's one great thing about the apartment is that you don't have a shower. You don't have to worry about that at all. How many of you guys have lived in a bullshit apartment that you have to explain when you have company over? You ever live there? Yeah, you have company over and you go, oh, see, that's why I got a discount on it. The toilet's in the kitchen. You don't even have to get up or anything like that. It's really great. You have to explain yourself. I used to live in Brooklyn, and I lived in the epicenter of gentrified Brooklyn in Williamsburg, which made me lose hope. I just had to leave, because I should never be in any place in a major city where I'm the toughest person around. It's just ridiculous. Has anybody been to Brooklyn recently? What a shell of its former self that is. Oh, you live there? Oh my God, what a bunch of pussies. When I was growing up and you heard, is Brooklyn in the house? You were like, oh shit, something is getting ready to happen. Now if you hear, is Brooklyn in the house? It's just an emaciated guy with a V-neck. He's a vegan. He's like, Brooklyn's in the house and it's totally organic. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Least tough neighborhood in the world. There should be no place where it's appropriate. I used to live close to Metropolitan Avenue, where you see a man dressed as Abraham Lincoln riding a unicycle and nobody's kicking his ass. I go, what kind of fucking city has this place turned into since I lived here? So the good thing is I left. I left where I could have more space, where I could live with human dignity, a place where I could get to my job, and that place is called New Jersey. And this is what also made me lose hope, because women are so full of shit. Let me tell you something. I know what a woman's turn-ons and turn-offs are, and apparently a woman's turn-offs are any mention of the PATH train or the New Jersey Transit. That is what it's... A woman will fuck a guy in Sheepshead Bay if she lives in the Bronx before she will come. One stop in Jersey City. She's like, nah, I don't have my passport. She doesn't give a shit what you can have the shittiest apartment in New York City and get women all day long in it. Like, you could just be, there's a homeless guy in Union Square that will get laid before a girl will come to my palace in downtown Newark. That's right, downtown Newark, New Jersey, baby. And that is the best place, because listen, I wanted to get away from irony. I was tired of irony, and there is no such thing as irony in downtown Newark, New Jersey. That guy that's dancing with no headphones on, he's not doing it ironically. He's high as shit on crack cocaine. He's just... He gets on the train. You know him? Oh. You see them on the train all the time? Well, it's my Uncle Steve. He's going through problems. No, but you know, one thing is though, the rawness of New York City is still here. Like, because you have to be, no matter whether you're new or whether you're old, you have to be a piece of shit to live here. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you have to be not a good person. Like, for instance, if you live in this city, you cannot talk to anybody you don't know in public. Have you ever done that before? Somebody's like, excuse me, and you give them 10 seconds of your time, then all of a sudden you bought an Elmo CD that you didn't want. You know, all your change is gone, there's just a needle in your neck, you're like, I have no idea what's going on. You, like, okay, this is how fucked up in New York is. If somebody, even in Times Square right now, somebody's like, brother, can I get your time? He could be bleeding from the head and on fire, and you'd be like, I'm not falling for the bleeding on the head and on fire shit. Always hustling. No, it's just different. You know, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. When you fly into my hometown, I know cities by their airports. I travel around this great country talking about Sue's Rendezvous. And what I do is I check out the airport, because that tells me about immediately what kind of city I'm in. And when you fly into Kansas City, we're in the Midwest. We are pleasant people. We are very nice. So if you go, excuse me, ma'am, what is there to do in Kansas City, Missouri? And we'll go, oh, well, welcome to historic Kansas City. Please go to the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art. It's free and open to the public. We have everything from European classicism all the way up to Andy Warhol. Please try our 37 different varieties of barbecue. Do you like the hickory smoked stuff? Do you like the dry rub? What do you like? Do you like a sauce, maybe a tomato base, anything like that? Go to Southwest Boulevard. We have some of the finest Mexican food in the country. When I first moved here and I flew into LaGuardia Airport for the first time, I asked the lady at the famous Annie's Pretzel stand,